people, I think they have sort of what is a closed mind.
Indian Medical Association, which is an association of third-rate fellows.
I don't know why these hated allopathic doctors. I call them rogues. I don't know why these fellows are so allergic to these modern views for government.
Questioning the heritage, the medical heritage, you would be worth calling enemy of the state. Even if you're knowledgeable, you're trying to hide the fact that you're not fully effective. You're trying to hide the fact that Ayush is effective. Yes, a term nothing short of that. They would have been called medical bastards. Majority of the allopathic doctors are saint-like. Many of them are godlike. If IMA joins hands with the other systems of Ayush, I think it's good for the country overall.
I read a news item in today's daily that IMA has protested to the Health Minister of India against the sanction he accorded for the use of Ayush in the treatment of COVID. But I don't know why they opposed it, because Ayush is a very effective treatment against COVID. Whether it is an immune stimulant, because immune deficiency is the cause for COVID. So it is an immune stimulant. But why IMA is protesting, saying that this is not scientific? I don't know what is scientific. Everything that heals is scientific. But the claim that allopathy alone is scientific is, I would say, is idiotic. It is absolutely wrong. So I think the government should take action against the IMA for protesting against the central government order.
Just now you saw the clipping of the senior-most oncologist in India, maybe the world. Dr. C.P. Matthew sir is 91 years old with an experience of 61 years in the field of medicine, more so precisely cancer treatment. Somebody like him who is himself history of medicine in Kerala and maybe in India, he is 1954 MBBS. He expresses his deep regret about the very, very immature and unprofessional comments made by the Indian Medical Association against the Central Health Minister. In fact, he really feels that this is not only very unprofessional, but also it is something that is idiotic, and most importantly, it damages the psyche of the public. And this is something that the IMA is very much answerable to. You will see in the screenshots different slides of the impact the Ayush system had made in the healthcare of people during COVID times. And I think that's enough to communicate the efficacy of the system. And most importantly, if IMA joins hands with the other systems of Ayush, I think it's good for the country overall. And even IMA can profit from the benefits of Ayush system. The reality that the Indian Medical Association has IMA has made a very deeply regrettable and perhaps very, very unprofessional statement about the decision by the central government. The Central Health Minister had made a statement about the efficacy of the anti-COVID-19 protocols of therapies of the Ayush system. And that did not go well with the Indian Medical Association for reasons they understand better. The fact of the matter is, Ayurveda has stood the test of time. The Ayush system of medicine has helped lakhs and crores of the Indian public in so many years. This system has very clearly narrated its management protocols for infectious diseases, epidemics, and such group of communicable diseases very, very effectively, as you see in the screenshot of Sushruta Samhita and Charaka Samhita. So this is nothing new for Ayurveda. But when the office bearers of IMA, for whatever reasons they have, whatever agendas they may or may not have, when they publicly defame or try to defame, or when they try to put to poor light the achievements of Ayush professionals, I think anyone looking at this from outside would call them simply unpatriotic and anti-national. The reason is simple. when the so-called learned individuals of IMA, the Indian Medical Association, when they try to belittle the achievements of Ayush system, three things happen in this. One, by such statements, you damage the psyche of the Indian public. Second, you destroy the faith and also the confidence of the public which they have been carrying for centuries towards Ayush system. Third, your action amounts to an action from the enemy of the state. You would be worth calling enemy of the state, and your status would be more lower and more worse than a terrorist that tries to defame India or tries to damage India. Because even if you're knowledgeable, you're trying to hide the fact that you're not fully effective. You're trying to hide the fact that Ayush is effective, and you're trying to sabotage such a great venture the central government and the state governments try to bring about. It definitely reflects poorly on your medical ethos, your standards that you believe in. We all know that majority of the allopathic doctors are saint-like. Many of them are god-like. There is no doubt on that. But when a small fraction, if that is IMA, if that's the way it could be called, they try to damage the psyche of the Indian population, they are doing a very anti-national activity. And IMA can be very happy of the fact that they are surviving and living in a democratic country. If this was a non-democratic country, the public would have called them medical bastards. Yes, a term nothing short of that. They would have been called medical bastards by the entire population of India. I hope that never happens to them in our lifetime. As you can see in the screenshot of a newspaper article quoting the WHO chief, that vaccine may or may not be effective. Whether the vaccine comes or not, is effective or not, what actually would matter is how is the immunity of a person combating the deadly virus or the situation surrounding it. This is where the role of Ayush system of medicines becomes very, very prominent and very effective.